Hi, it's Kieran here and welcome to another GT Sport video, and this week we're going to be looking at the carnage, chaos, crashes that have been going on in the daily races. We're going to start here at Spa and look at what can happen in just one lap as I get a slight tap from behind and end up passing on that punt to the guy in P1 unfortunately. Someone will get a penalty for that. Yes, someone's got a 7-second penalty. And I'm also going to be doing a track guide around Autopolis and showing you the crashes that I've seen at every corner around that track. So every corner I've had a crash or incident. But yeah, Super Formula cars here. You can just see it's just chaos already. It's messy. We're going to have a load of people picking up penalties and serving them here already. We're only a couple of corners into this race. It's always messy as we come into here, down the end of the Kendall Straight. Yeah, taps people off the left hand side, another bash there. There's a Red Bull that goes way off the left here, and more people running wide. Cone goes flying, going to take the place here. But that's GT Sport, that's the character of the game. I really like playing this game, to be honest. I get to race with some seriously quick people, essentially on a daily basis, and learn from them. And learn the tips and techniques and the lines they're taking when they're getting on the throttle, and try and apply that to myself on real world racetracks when I go karting. And I have seen myself become a quicker karter since I've been playing Gran Turismo Sport. But I do also notice there is a gulf in the kind of quality, class, respect that people give each other in these daily races to, say, the esports races I've been watching on YouTube today. So the race with Max Verstappen, and also not the Australian GP that's going to happen later. It will just be a completely different level. And that might be down to the penalty system, don't know. We're going to have a look at that later on in the video. But there are also things to learn here, so spatial awareness, when someone's going to dive down the inside, getting out of the way, all that kind of stuff. As we come in here to the bus stop chicane, it's always a lot of fun here. And here's how you can lose 10 places in a couple of seconds. So there must be some ghosting issue there. He gets a 4-second penalty, but everyone just goes by and I'm into last place. I was pretty fed up with this race. I got some places back in the end, but I think that kind of says it all about the state of play at the moment. I was looking forward to this race, racing some fast drivers, but that got cancelled. So at this point I jumped into Autopolis. I don't normally do the daily races A. They're a bit too short for me, but I actually owned this car in real life, the Fiat 500. So I thought it might be quite fun to thrash it around the track. Starting here in P1, and what I'm going to show you here is a crash at every corner of this track. So there we go, that's how you get punted off at turn 1 if you start in pole position, and as you can see I've dropped to last place. We're going to pick up now as we go into the next corner. I'm obviously worried about the guy behind me, but it's not him I should be worried about, it's the guy behind him. As you look at the arrow come steaming in, there we go again, punted off, and people are just going to fly by. And a lot of these are from different races, by the way, so it just kind of can ruin your race. Here's another one, he's already got a penalty, so off into the wall. Let's pick it up again at the next corner. This is a bit more of an unusual one. I don't think it's his fault, but there's some good racing here. I'm on the outside, he gets ahead, but somehow I end up picking up a 1-second penalty. So not really sure how that's worked out. As we come off the back straight here, again some close racing, but it just all goes wrong. And again, just losing loads and loads of positions, and the race is ruined. And again, finally coming into the last corner, someone comes in like a torpedo and just unilaterally kind of destroying your race. So it wasn't all bad though. When I could get some clear out the front and break the slipstream to pick up some wins, which is always nice. But again, I want to give some examples of small penalties, and I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on these ones. So again, there's some clean racing to me, but still managed to pick up a 1-second penalty. So maybe the detection system is just a bit too sensitive, or it doesn't know who to allocate blame to exactly. Here's another one, I'm P1 coming into the corner, I'm P1 coming out, and there's a bit of argy-bargy, but somehow, again, I pick up a 1-second penalty. So, I'm not sure the penalty system is really working, but I think I probably have more problems with just drivers who want to ram me off the track. There's another case in point. But I'm going to keep on racing, keep on recording my races, and hopefully I get some good quality ones to share with you. I've got this capture card now, so it should all be nice and crisp. That's it for this video, just some examples of the madness, and I'll see you next time.